DioSil has shown me something that is just stupidly cool. And so we're going to focus on being just as cool as him today, and we're going to put in some more work down here on the base level of Skybase. First, DioSil and myself had to farm 18 Wither skulls, which was so much fun to do. And we are going to use those skulls to get Nether Stars, of course. That's enough for DioSil, myself, and HypnoJoe to all be super cool with this new item. So the next step for me, I need some beacons. Luckily for me, Dio is super cool already, and he has set up this nice, simple little wither chamber down here, so I can destroy withers with ease. Let's do this. No waiting, rushing right into it. And can I kill a wither by cheating? And oh my god, it's so loud. Crit, crit, crit. None of these are crits. I can't crit them. And boom, 1 star done. Yep, flex, flex, no problem at all. Let's do that again, because we're so good, we don't even care how tough this is. Boom, and kaboom. Yep, no problem. And look at that. Armored invulnerable wither head and invulnerable wither head. Now, see this thing? The advanced wireless terminal. That is the magic goodness we are looking for. So first of all, you guys know we got this cool storage system where I have all this insane amount of loot all stored in one place and I can craft from it and everything. But all my loot is all right here. What happens if I'm over there? I gotta go all the way over there to get it. That's just dumb. With this cool wireless terminal, I can be anywhere within 64 blocks of my storage chunk and open it up. Pretty amazing. Now that right there is awesome, but I can still only go 64 blocks away. What happens if I want to go 1 billion blocks away? Well, can't do it. Or can I? So for this next step, I had to craft a beacon, and this is a full powered beacon. I'm getting haste to finally, which is awesome, but it's up here on the Skybase, so it's not going to reach that far. The reason I put it on Skybase is because it needs to be within a certain radius of my storage terminal. Now, because of it being right here, I can go more than 64 blocks away. This should be good, and check it out. I can still use it. I can use it anywhere in the overworld as long as that chunk is loaded, which is the next problem. We also added a create mod chunk loader to the server, and that's where my second beacon went. It was required in crafting, and if you look at that windmill right there, you'll see something a little different. That little green thing right there is the chunk loader. Now for create mod chunk loaders, they have to be attached to some form of moving contraption or entity. Windmills are entities, so it works. And thanks to that, I can use my inventory anywhere. But it gets even better. You see, I made this a full beacon. That means that I can go dimension hopping and still use my inventory. I can craft from it. I can do whatever I want. All my hundreds of thousands of loot items in that massive storage is now at my fingertips no matter where I am. Gotta love that. Minecraft inventory issues are solved forever as long as we have this going. But how am I ever going to go back to vanilla Minecraft after this thing? Well, let's go build that control tower. And there it is, the control tower. I am loving it. I've put some more decoration in since you saw me build it just a second ago, but I've also done some other things. For instance, I removed tons of lighting in all those massive tunnels I created down below and slabbed over a lot of the area with more to come. Check it out. After that, I decided to run the powerhouse's energy all the way over to Alpha Base so we can use it for everything over there, and Deosil and HypnoGel can tie into it for their own bases if they need, because I've got so much power here, I need to share it. But here's what that looked like. So now that Alpha Base, aka the Den, has all the power it will ever need, I was talking to Deosil about Skybase. Skybase has been low on power for some time. I have barely any power up there to do anything. So I decided Skybase gets an upgrade. It took a lot of work to get the power up there and then redo all my systems to accept the power from different directions and all that. And it was already a tangle and a mess, but I've done it, and now Skybase has unlimited power and it's amazing. Everything's running at full speed. Love it. So this is the control tower symbol. We've added a new mod that adds all sorts of cool new decorations that are create specific, like these stairs right here. These are cast iron stairs, and we make them by burning and smashing iron. Then here we have catwalks. You can configure the railing on them, all sorts of cool stuff. We've got these awesome lights. You can turn them on and off, and there's a whole bunch of different colors. Really sweet. Now up here, it's still pretty bare. I do want to try to keep it as open as possible. We can look out wherever we want, and if we're looking from outside in, we can see all the way through. I really like that. There's a little control desk so far. We got power to it. We've got crafting if we need it, and we've got these cool lecterns. Oh, we got the time. And then we also over here have some monitors. I connected all of my vaults that are filling up with items that I'm farming so far with stockpile switches. And I configured it so that when the vault gets to 95% full, it'll send a redstone signal to these switches and will light up the light that's attached to them. So I'll know that that vault needs maintenance. Now sure, I could have the stockpile switch just turn off the system itself, but that's no fun. I built this control tower and it's for controlling things. But there's something else really cool. This control panel right here, let me just pick it up so we can see it a little better. I've connected it to these lights for testing purposes. Check this out. Boop, 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 and boop. Yep, I can light them all up. This control tower offers a great vantage point to keep an eye out over everything in my area and even see the other guys. But I did put a lot of decoration up top, so let's take a look with FreeCam up there and see what I did. Up top here, we've got a bunch of decoration. We've got this fan thing. We've got things connecting things to other things. We've got a radar dish that's spinning around. We have a radar tower with those radar drums that you see on radar towers like that. All sorts of cool stuff that you would find on the top of a control tower, of course. This is a haunted bell, and I recently taught everybody who ever wanted to know everything about the haunted bell, everything they could ever want to know about it, and all the other bells in Minecraft. And if you want to find out just what was said, why don't you check out that video right over there, and it'll teach you all about it. For now, it's getting dark, and I've got a villager project to get started on, so thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.